2. When one does.
때 소스, howtostudykorean.com.
Below is a list of vocabularies to be used in this lesson. Nouns.
레인 레인뼈 본뼈마디 조인트 도매 홀세일 소매 리테일 사인 오토그래프 내 브레인 집안
Inside a house.
배경 백그라운드 복권
Lottery ticket.
시간표, 타임터블 사막, 데서트 곤충.
Move, insage verbs.
버티다,
To endure. Bear.
견디다,
To endure. Bear.
응원하다,
To cheer on. To root for.
응시하다,
To gaze. To look.
짐작하다,
To guess.
죽이다,
To kill.
감다,
To wash one's hair. Adjectives.
예의가 바르다,
To be polite.
얕다,
To be shallow. Adverbs and other words.
어쨌든,
At any rate. In any case. Anyways.
깊이 deeply 겨우
Barely. Hardly. Narrowly.
가짜 fake introduction.
In this lesson, you will use the
는 것,
principle to describe a specific time that an action takes place. This can be done using the special noun.
때,
To make sentences like, when I study, when I meet you when I was in Korea. In addition, we will look at other ways
때,
can be used. Let's get started. Full stop. Simple usages of
때,
the word
때,
typically refers to a time. In its most simple form, you can see it placed after some event or period to refer to the time during that event period. For example,
저녁 때,
during dinner evening time,
방학 때,
during the school vacation,
회의 때,
during the meeting,
휴가 때,
during a vacation,
고등학교 때,
during high school,
중학교 때,
during middle school,
초등학교 때,
during elementary school,
대학교 때,
during university. These constructions can be used in sentences where appropriate. For example,
저는 방학 때 집안에서 공부를 할 거예요.
I'm going to study in my house during vacation.
휴가 때 어디로 갈 거예요.
Where are you going to go during vacation?
고등학교 때 저는 친구가 별로 없었어요.
I didn't have many friends during high school.
대학교 때 동시에 여자 친구가 2명 있었어요.
I had 2 girlfriends at the same time during university.
선생님들은 회의 때 시간표에 대해 얘기했어요.
The teachers talked about the schedule during the meeting. Let's look at how
때,
can be described by a preceding clause to indicate a more complex time. When
때,
can be used as the noun being described in the
는 것,
principle. When used like this, it indicates a specific moment in which something happens. The future tense form of
는
is usually used to describe.
때,
In these cases, for example,
내가 밥을 먹을 때,
this construction translates to something like the time that I eat. The use of theoretically indicates that this is a time in the future. However, this form could be used to describe a general time that doesn't necessarily happen in the past, present or future, or to describe a time in the future, depending on the context and the rest of the sentence. The construction above could be completed as
내가 밥을 먹을 때 음악을 듣는 것을 좋아해.
when I eat I like to listen to music.
내가 밥을 먹을 때 너에게 음식을 조금 줄 거야.
When I eat, I will give you some food. Also notice that, as you should know, when the subject of both clauses is the same, you don't need to write the subject twice. Below are many other examples.
저는 돈을 받을 때 행복할 거예요.
When I receive the money, I will be happy.
뼈마디가 아플 때 이 약을 드세요.
When your joints hurt, take this medicine.
당신의 눈을 응시할 때 가슴이 설레어요.
When I gaze into your eyes, my heart flutters.
머리를 감을 때 비누로 해요.
When I wash my hair, I do it with soap.
오랫동안 공부할 때 뇌가 아파요.
When I study for a long time, my brain hurts.
대통령을 만날 때 저는 아주 예의가 바를 거예요.
When I meet the president, I will be very polite.
이 레인에서 운전할 때 앞에 있는 차를 앞지르지 마세요.
When you are driving in this lane, don't pass the car in front of you.
선생님이 여기에 계실 때 나는 선생님의 말을 듣기 시작할 거야.
When the teacher is here, I will start listening to him, her.
뼈가 아플 때 고통을 버티려고 이 약을 먹어요.
When your bones are sore, in order to endure the pain, take this medicine.
사람들이 곤충을 죽일 때 아무 느낌도 없어요.
People don't feel anything when they kill insects.
그 그림을 볼 때 배경이 무슨 의미가 있는지 생각해 보세요.
When you look at the painting, try to think about what meaning the background has, comma. Notice in the examples above that the main action of the sentence is occurring precisely at the time indicated by the clause describing.
때,
The main action of the clause is not occurring after the time indicated by,
때,
or as a result of action. Therefore, be careful of the meaning you create when attaching
을 때,
to
가다,
or.
오다.
For example,
집에 갈 때 아빠를 전화할 거예요.
this sentence would not translate to when I go home, I will call my father. Rather, it is indicating that you will call your father during the going part of the sentence. To indicate that you will call your father after arriving at home, you should use another grammatical principle like,
집에 가서 아빠를 전화할 거예요.
I will go home and call my father.
집에 가면 아빠를 전화할 거예요.
When I go home, I will call my father. The use of
으면,
is discussed in the next lesson, comma. In order to indicate that something happened at some time in the past, you can add
악업,
to the stem of a word followed by.
을 때,
For example,
먹었을 때,
when I ate,
갔을 때,
when I went,
공부했을 때,
when I studied. Just like when used in the future general tense, the remaining part of the clause can indicate the action that occurred at that time. For example,
내가 밥을 먹었을 때 말하고 싶지 않았어.
when I ate, I didn't want to talk.
엄마가 갔을 때 저는 울었어요.
When mom left, I cried.
내가 공부했을 때 문법만 공부했어.
When I studied, I only studied grammar.
의사가 뇌에 대한 수업을 가르치셨을 때 아주 깊이 설명하셨어요.
When the doctor taught a class about the brain, he explained it very deeply.
이 제품을 소매로 팔았을 때 돈을 많이 못 벌어서 지금부터 도매로 팔 거예요.
When I sold this product through retail, I didn't make any money, so from now on I'm going to start selling it through wholesale.
그 연예인의 사인을 받았을 때 너무 설레었어요.
When I got that celebrity's signature, I was really excited.
가방을 처음 봤을 때 가짜인 것을 알았어요.
When I first saw the bag, I knew that it was fake.
그 사람이 말을 했을 때 그 사람이 경찰관인 것을 짐작했어요.
When that person spoke, I guessed that he was a police officer. Using
악었을 때,
is the way you can describe what used to happen when you were younger. For example,
제가 어렸을 때 곤충을 먹었어요.
when I was young I used to eat bugs.
제가 10살이었을 때 아주 뚱뚱했어요.
I was really fat when I was 10 years old. The particle
에,
can be added to
때,
in all of the sentences above. However, when used to refer to a time, which it was in all of the examples above, the
에,
can be omitted. Other particles can be attached to.
때,
If you want to use the time in which an action happens as the subject or object of a sentence, for example,
우리가 지난번에 만났을 때가 아주 재미있었어요.
the last time we met was really fun.
저는 사막에서 살았을 때를 잊어버리고 싶어요.
I want to forget the time I lived in the desert.
우리가 처음에 만났을 때를 생각하는 게 좋아요.
I like thinking about the time we first met. More complicated particles can be attached to
때,
as well. For example,
키가 클 때까지 얕은 수영장에서만 수영할 거예요.
I'm only going to swim in shallow swimming pools until I am taller.
저는 그 팀을 어렸을 때부터 응원했어요.
I've been cheering for that team since I was young.
내가 한국에 있을 때마다 한국어로 말하고 싶어.
Every time I am in Korea, I want to speak Korean.
제가 저의 여자친구의 부모님을 만날 때마다 저는 너무 긴장돼요.
Every time I meet my girlfriend's parents, I am very nervous.
제가 집에 있을 때는 TV를 봐요.
I watch TV when I'm at home, but not when I'm somewhere else. This usage of
는
is discussed more in lesson 104.
저의 여자친구는 우리가 같이 있지 않을 때에만 저를 좋아해요.
My girlfriend only likes me when we are not together. Tilde
나,
is also a particle, which isn't introduced until lesson 55, that you saw added to.
때,
In lesson 25, for example,
아무 때나 좋아요.
anytime is good, comma. In all of the examples shown so far, the best translation for
때,
would be when, as they indicate the time when an action happens.
때,
Can also be used to indicate that some sort of time or case has occurred. This usage is usually predicated by a word like
있다,
or
없다.
to indicate that there is not times cases where some event happens. For example,
그 친구를 죽이고 싶을 때가 있어요.
there are times when I want to kill that friend.
밤 늦게 배고플 때가 많아요.
There are many cases times where I am hungry at night. In this usage, it could be appropriate to attach
을 때,
to
가다,
or.
오다.
For example,
그 학생이 늦게 올 때가 많아요.
there are many times where that student comes late. That's it for this lesson. For more info, please visit howtostudiokorean.com.